Shed with Bryan. And I just got called from my friend at Nassau, and he basically told me that Nassau sucks. Let me tell you something. Now, I was going to talk about this anyway, but I'm going to tell you why Nassau is having the trouble that it's having, and why. I'm just going to give you the facts, okay? I'm going to tell you why Nassau is not having the problems, or no, I got to get myself organized. I'm going to tell you why Nassau is having all the problems and Elon Musk is not, okay? All right. First of all, let me ask you a question. What would you rather have? A person that is an expert, or a person that is you know what, let's just cut it to the chase. Okay, this whole world in the last 8 years has just gone diversity. You know, we have to have diversity. Who cares about the quality, okay? I don't care who has the job, as long as, number one, they're qualified. No, it's like Martin Luther King said, okay? It's like Martin Luther King said, let's not even write down the race or whatever. I just want to know, number one, are you qualified? Are you competent? I don't care that we have to have so many Asians or so many. I just want the best person to do the job, okay? You know, that's really all it is. And Nassau, and even SpaceX, I'm probably sure did this, but I'm sure they didn't do it as much as Nassau did. Let's just hire people just to hire them, okay? Let's just hire people. Let's hire somebody that has no capability of what they're doing, but we'll just hire them because of what gender they are, and all that, okay? Listen, I got to fix my rotor on my helicopter here. So they gotta scrub the mission again. You know, here I'm going to tell you what the problem is with everything, with NASA, with SpaceX, with anything doing something outside the box, okay? That is, everybody's afraid nowadays to take a risk. Oh, I don't want to take a risk. I want it to be 100% safe. Well, you know what? It's like I talked yesterday. If you want something 100% safe, you better not drive a car, because those are not 100% safe. Now, one thing I have, we carry this stuff called accelerator. Dries super glue instantly. And I'm telling you, there's one thing that's pretty awesome, and this is this stuff here. Okay, you drop your crazy glue where you want, and you just spray this. You just spray this accelerator, and yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, it just bonds instantly. So now I can fly my helicopter again, because I broke my rototiller. So they can't fly the Artemis because they've got a fuel problem. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. You really can't make this stuff up. I'm telling you, if you want to buy a great helicopter, my Hero Copters that we sell at the store, if you want a good helicopter to fly in the house just to have fun, as long as you got a large living room. Most houses have these 10-foot ceilings, you know. Get one of these Hero Copters that we have and have some fun. These things are great. They fly really nice. Plus, they fly outside. As long as there's not a super huge wind, but, you know, if you've got a nice backyard that has a lot of trees blocking everything, you know, sit on your back porch, just take this thing out, fly it at the end, fly, even in this winter, in the snow, fly it at the end of the yard, come back. This thing is awesome, okay? A lot of power. This thing will run about 20 minutes nonstop. And they're called Herocopters, okay? And we sell these here at ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, so everybody is aware that that space, or that now I've got the camera backwards, but I'm going to be flipping around. I don't know whether I should just do that right now, so I'm looking at the camera. Let's see here. I got to get this camera set right. How I'm gonna do this. You gotta set it right if you're gonna have the right angle, and it's not setting right. There we go. A lot of times people like me to have the camera facing the right direction. I'm going to turn the TV on here so that we have, I can have an idea of what I'm looking at. Oh my gosh. All right, I got the big 70-inch. I got the big 70-inch on. At least I'll be able to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take it upstairs too. I'll be able to take it upstairs. Well, let us have a little chat here. Of course, if I'm going to talk to you, I have to see the camera. I'm going to sit down in my chair for a minute. We're going to be down here for a couple minutes, and I want to just give my little 2 cents into what's happened with NASA. And I just thought that, yeah, see, this is exactly the problem with NASA, okay? This is exactly, better safe than sorry, okay? You can say that all day long, you know. The problem is they don't have enough quality people at NASA. That's the problem, okay? I'm just going to tell you right now, that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, hydrogen is a very delicate thing. Can't leave. You can't have leaks. You know what? I don't really care anymore. NASA has failed me. Okay, NASA has failed me. Okay, they are about as incompetent as a $2 bill. Well, I give $2 bills away, so they're not as incompetent as a $2 bill, but they're pretty close, okay? Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to start with just trying to get everybody upset. NASA has mostly highly technical people in the world. Well, they used to. Now they're all just a bunch of DEI hires. They're all DEI hires. It's not how smart you is. it's smart you is. That's right. It's not how smart you are. It's how diverse are you. Okay, that's the pinnacle of Nassau. How diverse are we? Okay. I know it's deep. Why do you think I'm doing it? Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, he doesn't get it. I tell you, he never gets it. I could play this game all day long and he never gets it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let's see how much voltage is in that. Well, that's a good battery. Well, it's low actually. Well, that's losing its power completely. Yeah, that battery's dead. Ha! That's dead. That battery's dead. Well, today is one of those wonderful days that's in the neighborhood. Now, a lot of people ask me, I get a lot of people that want to know my opinion about a lot of things. And the reason being they want to know my opinion is a lot of people think that I'm a very insightful person, okay? And that I really take everybody's view and I kind of just give you a, because they realize how smart I really am. And the problem with a lot of things in this world right now is that we've hired just a lot of incompetent idiots. Okay, and that's the problem. Is that in a democracy anybody could run for office. Okay, the problem is a lot of people shouldn't run for office. They don't have any idea what they're doing. Okay, and then not only do we have those type of people, we also have a lot of people that we also have a lot of people. We also have a lot of people that well, that says it's fully charged. I didn't think it was that big. And so when you hire people that are incompetent or, no, here's the thing. Let's say that, and it all happened because all of a sudden there is a hatred for white people. And Martin Luther King said, let's not worry about our color of our skin or who we look, the content of our character. Now we threw that all away about 5 years ago, and it's all about the person. Okay, I'm just not going to wear this for a little bit because I think I'm trying to get my hair to be what I want it to be, and it's almost there. Okay, I just have to get a perm now. I'm trying to get my hair so that it looks like a crazy professor. You know what I'm saying? I want to get it to look like a crazy professor. You know what I'm saying? I want it to look so that I'm absolutely crazy looking. You know what I'm saying? Where it just is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want it to be. Just absolutely crazy. Okay? So that when people look at me, they go, this guy is crazy. Most egotistic, if you ask me. Well, first of all, I'm not asking you. And see, what you should be doing is laughing at what I'm saying. Okay, because that's the point of it all. Okay, if see, I'm just trying to get my hair. It's almost ready to be permed. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that, man. That is that is. Look at that. Isn't that just crazy? You know, what do you think? You think I look good, or should I get it cut? So what we're going to do today, we're going to start off the day just kind of, I just want everybody to understand that in the shed with Bryan on Tuesday, that just name stinks. I don't know. Bryan in the shed. Okay, and I know you're just messing with me, so keep going. I'm not messing with you. I'm just, you know that it's the truth, that Nassau is absolute incompetent idiots. You have so many people that should not even be there because they were hired just because of their either because they're women, or they're white, and they're incompetent, or they're just not, shouldn't even be there. I bet half of Nassau shouldn't even be there. Oh, let's see. Let's call it back in the shed with Bryan. Back in the shed with Bryan. Back in the shed with Bryan. Anyway, I don't know. I'll let you know later on. All right, so we have a bunch of, so pit kits were really popular a couple of years ago, and then Auto World had this dyslexia thing, and they decided that we can't sell magnets to people. I don't understand why. I keep looking at the camera over here when the camera's really right there. That's where the camera is. And I created these little inserts, okay? We sell these inserts. We have Thunderjet and an Extraction on one, and Extraction and 4Gear are about the same size, and then Thunderjets are a little smaller, and these go inside your car, okay? So this is a car without an insert, okay? Let's get a chassis here that would give you a good representation of this car without an insert, with an insert. All right, so here's a Ford Mustang, or a Ford GT, and we're going to put an insert inside this car, okay? We're going to put an insert in it, okay? All right, so this is an insert. This is a car without the insert. I'm telling you, a lot of people are putting these inserts in. And now you could do these yourself, but a lot of people don't have an Epson Ecotech printer, okay? I do, okay? And so that's what it looks like without a insert. You see, you see the motor, it just kind of looks blah. But if you put an insert inside it, so we take this insert and we stick it right inside the car like this. Now, sometimes you have to cut these inserts for them to fit, but the ones that I made for Extraction and 4Gear kind of just fit perfectly. And so you just put that insert in, okay? And then you put your chassis back on, all right? And then you look at what it looks like. Look at that. Look at that insert. Doesn't that look, it gives a 3D effect. Look at that. It almost gives an optical illusion that there's really a guy inside that. Unbelievable. And that's an Extraction. That's one of our club cars, or not club, but this is one of our exclusives. We came out with a black one, silver one, and gold one. And they're all under CP, GT40. Just type in GT40. But so that's an car. And so we have these pit kits. Here's a Dodge, that we're going to paint next week, and you just put an insert in this like that, and they just clip right in there. That's what's so cool. But look at that insert just gives you an interior of a car. It's flat, but your eyes are not seeing it. See, your eyes are seeing what is visual, and that's why it gives an optical illusion, okay? And that's why I have these inserts. You can buy all the inserts, okay? They come on a sheet. I have them right here. Oh, right here. So you get about 18 of them, okay, on a sheet. And you can do it. So this is for all the These are all for all 4 gear or for extraction. So you can take all these and cut them out and put them in every single car you have. And then you have your extract or your Thunder Jets, which your Thunder Jets are a little smaller. And I don't have any that here that I think I've cut them all out. No, right here. I think this is extraction. Yeah, these are Thunder Jets right here. A little smaller. They're just a little smaller, and they fit right over your chassis. And you can just put them together like this. Now, I want to explain to you why NASA is having its problems it's having. Okay, number one, they don't have me there, okay, first of all. See, if I was at NASA, there would be no more problems because we wouldn't test anything. We would just launch the rocket, you know. Just launch the dumb thing, okay? Tell the astronauts, listen, if you want to go up in space, we're going to launch this. If you want to be on board, let me know. If not, we'll just put you somebody else there. Incompetent people, yeah, that's right. Plus we have too many old people, you know, that are still thinking that they're in the space program when they should be retired. You know what I'm saying? And that's the deal. So here's a Thunderjet. This is a Thunderjet with a race. This has a model motoring chassis put on a TFX chassis. Okay, and that is a beautiful looking card. TFX. We just haven't been able to really make a deal with TFX. See, the problem with TFX and Viper and all these other guys, they literally don't want other people to carry their product. They are the only ones that want to control their product. They're the only ones that want to sell it. Okay, they're the only ones that want to promote it, and they don't want to lose any. I rose up at NASA consultant after a while, but a lot of young kids coming up, different. They're incompetent. They're Big Bob, Billy Bob Slots, they're incompetent, okay? They're incompetent idiots. They're probably a lot of millennials. I've got 2 millennial sons. I know how incompetent they are. All right, anyways, that's a beautiful car. Now, that's a TFX chassis. We sell the black TFX chassis. You just couldn't wait to get on this morning. Oh, you better believe it. I was watching it last night. I couldn't wait to get a live stream about the failures at NASA. Yeah. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Okay? Those guys are so afraid of failing, they literally can't take a dump right now. Okay? Exactly, Mr. Tinker. I don't know what works means. There's a lot of them still out there. Good morning, Tech Tuesday. Yeah, Tech Tuesday. This is in the shed, man. I'm in my shed, my Shangri-La, and we're going to be going over some cars right now. I'm having a fun time. You know, I'm so serious, okay? Everybody wants me to be so serious, and I just want to get on the live stream and have fun, okay? I just want to show you different cars. This is we sell these model motoring bodies, okay? We have about, 50 of them? And these are just beautiful bodies. You put one of my car inserts, these things just look sharp, okay? Look at that. Doesn't that just look sharp? And those are available at ProTinkerToys.com. And then we have, this is see, now here's another one. Now look, that doesn't have an insert. Let's take an insert. Let's get a Thunderjet insert. And we're going to cut that insert out. And I use my Ecotech printer to print my sheets, okay? Just so everybody knows, I use my Ecotech printer. If you want to buy the best printer that you'll ever own, you want to go get, okay, now let's try, okay. I'm trying to find my little pliers to pull off the guide pin on the extractions. That's one problem that Auto World did not fix when they made their new Thunderjets. They should have put a little tiny tool to undo their little nut on their car. And just a little tiny tool. It should be in the pit kit thing, but that's just my opinion. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I try to, have an opinion, but nobody wants to listen to my opinion. And I'm finally getting to the point where, you know what, I don't care. I tried. So we're going to take off that, and we're going to put the little insert right here. Look at that. This fit. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now it's backwards. I got to change that around here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now, let's see here. We need to, this is a Chevy. We need to get that insert a little further into the car, and I think we might have to cut some of this body away. Well, that looks pretty good, actually. We're just going to go with that. We're going to screw that back on. It's got a good... Huh. Wonder what happened. Well, you know what? Sometimes you got some problems. I can't fix everything. Everybody expects me to be perfect. Adam, by the way, I need an update on the new van. Junk internet. Oh my gosh. Hey, can you please set in the chair that you fell out of so that it would be funny if you do it again. Unbelievable. So Derek wants me to fall in my chair. That's what he wants me to do. So I'm gonna have to put this phone. I've got it over there, and I can see myself. For some reason, there was a glitch. I don't know what to tell you. I'll put this right here. So at least I can see myself. Does everybody like my hair? I'm going to get a perm so it's all curled all the time. So it'll all just be this one big fuzzy hair. Okay? So we're going to try to get that done. I'm going to try to do it this weekend. I don't know if I can get it done or not, but we're going to try to get her done. I just want you to, do you like the hair? Does the hair look, okay, so basically we're putting this car together. All right. I mean, I have a good signal. I don't understand why everybody's complaining. Okay. So here is a Bob Beers chassis. Okay. Now this is just my personal view. I personally don't like Bob Beers. I never have said that to anybody, but you know what? There's only one person that's really done me. When you screw me, you know what? I don't even have anything to do with you. Okay. And I'm going to be very honest about this. I went to Bob Beers about a year and a half ago when we went to one of the Cleveland shows. He said, I want to buy 150 cars. You don't have to give me good stuff, but, you know, give me a couple good ones and some, because we just want to auction them off. You know what he does? He sends me 50 just, you know, Tycos, you know, nothing any good, just junk. Then he sends me 50 scale electric cars, okay, which have zero value, okay? And I'm thinking, really, you're going to do that? Really? Seriously? Anyways, we bought these cars from him back in 23. These are the 55. We still have these. If you could go into 57 Bel Airs, Bob Beers, or I can't remember the name of them, but we still have a bunch of these. Anyway, so this is one with a car insert. You see the car insert, how it adds a different, you know, it adds a different effect. You know, that's all I can tell you. I don't know what to, you know, here's a car. This was done by Race Masters. And Race Masters has their own car inserts, okay? They have their own car inserts for their cars. All their cars have car inserts. And I told Auto World to do a car inserts, but you know how much Auto World likes to listen to me. Here's another Bob Beers one. This one's a 57 Bel Air. Then this is the black with yellow red flames. Let's put a car insert on that one, okay? Now, in the shed, okay, so in the shed with Bryan, how we curve the back of these car inserts, because they are going into a front end of the car. So we're going to put one in the Bel Air. So let's get back to what Billy Bob hates me to do, and let's pick on Nassau. Let's just tell how incompetent Nassau is. I mean, how? Okay, so really the question is, how incompetent is Nassau? You know, all right, so we're going to have this insert. I might have to cut this down. No, I'm not. Oh, that's a nice one, too. Check that out. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Don't you love that? So these are all the car inserts. You get basically a sheet of 24 for $2.99. It covers my printing costs, okay? It covers my printing costs. Give me a break, you know that? A lot of you guys are just cheap, you know that? You don't want to spend a dime. You know, it's kind of like Arbuckle. Okay. All right, so that battery is charging. Okay, so we just 4 cars. We just put inserts on 4 cars. We got to get one for this. That goes on. We can put that one on here. So we have 4 cars with have inserts now in them. Come on, Bryan. 4 cars with inserts. We just put 4 cars. You could just with every one of your cars. Just spend the day putting inserts in all your cars. Look at that. Isn't that sweet looking? They all look like they're real cars. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? So those are 4 cars. Plus we have the GT or the Daytona. Then we have an Impala. Now, here's something really cool. So this is my new pen. I showed you about this yesterday, called the Rack, R-A-K. and inside it is a little pin, so or a pencil or a screwdriver. Look, you pull this out like this. Actually, you screw it out. That's right. So you unscrew that, then you unscrew this, and you have a mini screwdriver. Look at that. And then you can just unscrew your chassis. Look at that. It's the right size too. So let's get an insert for this car. All right, so we're going to need the small ones because the Thunderjets are smaller. These are small, the Thunderjet chassis inserts. Now, if everybody would understand that that I am, once people understand that, now that might be a little problem. I might need a bigger one for that. You know what I am? The Impala is a bigger car, and it's a Thunderjet, but I think I'm going to need a 4-gear insert because it's a bigger chassis, body, and I can cut it down if I want to. So I haven't made a decision on my vehicle yet, whether to get the Ford van for 19,000 miles or the Nissan NV. Okay, I haven't made a decision, and it is really it's been a very perplexing decision. A very perplexing decision. All right, now where is the screw? What did I just had it up here. I just had it. Unbelievable. Well, good thing I have a bunch of extra ones. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, we'll just put this over here. And then I have a little mini screwdriver based on my new pencil, or not pencil, it's an ink pen. And that just goes in here like this. Now, unfortunately, I left the light on last night, and so my light is a little dead. And that's my little pen. You know, you turn it like this, and you've got a pen. You've got a level. This is a leveler. It all has to have a level so you can level your wood cuts. Plus, it has a bottle opener and a little measuring tape. It has a 5 inches. I guess from the tip here to here is supposed to be 1 inch. But I don't think it is. I think it's right to here is 1 inch. Oh well. Okay. Now let's look at the Impala with its insert. Check that Impala. Isn't that cool? So everybody should get their car inserts, okay? I just printed a bunch of new ones. And I don't print it on just regular paper. I print it on high quality HP. Now, unfortunately, HP does make good printer, high gloss printer paper. Their printers suck, but their paper is okay. This is HP printer. See that HP? It's high quality gloss. Notice it's gloss printer paper, and that's really good for the inserts. I don't use cheap hard card. I don't use cardstock paper. I use cardstock HP photo printer paper, which is thicker, but it has a gloss mat on it, okay, or a gloss cover on it, okay. So we're going to take a break here because I want to. Okay, so we've got about 49 people watching. Does the pen write upside down? Yes, because it has a pressurized. Let's check. Hey, that's a good idea. Because if your ink isn't pressurized, it won't write upside down. So let's try that. Okay. La dee da 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 da. Okay, Bryan. Let's see. All right. NASA has No, it doesn't write upside down. Look, look at I started to write Nassau, and the ink is not pressurized, so it doesn't write upside down. Isn't that amazing? That's very good. Thank you for that insert or income. Thank you for that comment, Bozo. And now you just made my thing. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna be cool. What? No blob. Awesome. You will be happy. One of my best yet. What? Wait a minute, Kenneth. Does the pen run upside down? Keith, I got it yesterday, and I will open it live tonight. Bob at Electric Avenue. What's he gonna? What are you getting, Bob? Yes, we've got a bunch of dioramas that are on our website now. Okay, and I'll be showing those off very soon. Our dioramas. Matter of fact, next week or this next Saturday or next, I'm gonna build one of these display units from our finish line dioramas. Yes, we've got those in our inventory. We have these new dioramas that we're carrying. Basically, they have lights and everything, and we'll be carrying those. All right, so we have 4 new cars with inserts in them. I've got another one here, which is a police car. I want to get these police cars with one on them too. Yep. Well, let's see here. Put this tape in. There is a police car with an insert in it. Isn't that sweet looking? I love these inserts. I think they're pretty cool, actually. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree. The only thing you have to agree with me is that Nassau sucks. We are getting those dioramas. I just waked up and already laughing. Kevin just woke up and he's already laughing. Kevin W. That is so. Now listen, guys. We've got 8 people over here that are not paid for their auctions, and I'm very highly upset. I'm almost. What's the word? Peed. P-I-S-E-D. That's how upset I am. Okay. Because a lot of you guys have not paid for your auctions. So let's go over and find out who has not paid for their auction yet. Now, for some reason, James Butler, he's saying that he bought this NASCAR when I don't see that he bought the NASCAR that we auctioned, because our Mac Henry is messing up the auction. So we basically have Kenneth Fisher, G. Gavin, James Butler, Somo. Okay, now Scott Spassel, I think he just paid already. Pig Nasty, and Vic Rodriguez. And so those are the 5 people that we have. Now, we had just one person pay already. And I think that is Scott Spassel. So Scott, I'll go ahead and pack up his. I'm going to go and pack up his car right now. Scott Passel. We'll tape up his. Oh, and I don't have any tape. Oh my gosh. Oh cow. So I got to find out about James Butler. He's going to be all upset with me. Not that he doesn't get upset with me already, but he's going to get upset with me even more. So you guys didn't tell me if you like my new hairdo, okay? You know, I haven't. Nobody's told me. I'm going to get it permed. I might do it tonight. Because I just need to get it to like be like a fro. You know what I'm saying? So Victor Rodriguez, Pig Nasty, Somo only bought one car. James Butler, he's the one that bought the two NASCARs, but then he says that he bought the other car, but I don't. All I have is the James Butler, the two I-wheels. These are the only ones that I have for James Butler. And then we have G. Givlin. He bought a, he still hasn't paid. Ken Fisher, he's never paid for that. And then Somo, I'm waiting for money from him. Victor Rodriguez and Pig Nasty. And then James Butler, okay? Bryan, I called yesterday and requested my invoice and still haven't received. Please send again. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna come over here. This is my my command table. Okay, this is the command table right here. We'll turn the light on so we have better lighting. All right, so we have the command table right here. Okay, I'll sit down in my command chair because Victor Rodriguez says that I didn't send him his email. Now, does everybody like my hairdo? No one's commented on my hairdo. Okay, I wish people would comment about things that I like. Okay, everybody wants me to talk about what they like, but nobody ever wants to know what I like. Okay, and I want to know, Vic. Oh yes, much better, Luke. The inner sauce I have no idea what you guys are talking about. All right, now right now I'm in an ocular migraine. Right now I've just entered a ocular migraine. All right, so we have Victor's car here, $34 plus shipping. We're going to send payment right now. We're sending it right now to Victor Rodriguez. Yes. Vic's teeth. Vic's teeth. That's right, because he's a dentist, or he's a what do you call it, guy? He makes teeth. Okay. So we got Scott Spassel, and then what other drafts do we have here that are sitting? We got all these that are open. Gary Labonte completed 190. Loves Heart Set. Oh, he's paying on that. All right, so we just sent an invoice. Adam Hurt. Okay, so Derek says I have to be funny today. I don't know why I have to be funny. I don't know why I have to be funny. All right, so we're going to resend that invoice. All right, so that invoice is sent for that Suburban. And then we have this other car. What car is this? Auto World Rally 4x4? No, that's not Friday, Valvoline. We don't have a buyer for that one. Well, now why is that? We got to find James Butler because James Butler expects 3 cars and Ken Smith, and I don't see that. I can't see a thing I'm doing. I can't see a thing I'm doing right now. When you have an ocular migraine, you cannot see anything. All you see is a bunch of blur. You know what I'm saying? So James Butler expects 3 cars, and I only have 2. Ha ha! Oh my gosh! Why do I always have problems with the James Butler? Oh my goodness! All right, so I sent that to Victor Rodriguez. So now what is this guy? Ken Fisher. I don't understand why Ken Fisher. Is that already been paid? Kenn. I can't see anything. I really can't see anything. Matter of fact, I have turned this light off because there's too much light going on my eyes. So here's what happens when you get an ocular migraine, okay? Matter of fact, I just kind of want to calm down now, which is going to put a crimp on this show. The problem when you have an ocular migraine is it's like looking in the sun accidentally. You look in the sun, when you look around, you're kind of blinded because all you see is the sun. Well, that's kind of what an ocular migraine is. You have this like crystalline aspect in your eye, and so when you look around, all you have is that blocking your eye. So you can't make a direct look at something because it's all screwed up. And so when you want to do something, like let's say screw 2 screws together, it's kind of like this. So you have 2 screws together that normally go like this. And during an ocular migraine, it's kind of like this. Or you're like this. You're always trying to find exactly where it's connecting. And it's frustrating. Now, I've learned to get over the ocular migraines and kind of get excited. Or not get upset, but I can't do anything with it. And so it's here. Normally, I would get headaches afterward. I don't get headaches anymore. I just kind of make fun of them and just have fun. I try not to have high blood pressure, which I don't have high blood. I just went to the doctors yesterday. I know you guys are very concerned, so I went to the doctors yesterday, okay? And I went to my doctors, and and I said, listen, everybody is worried about me. They think I'm going to have a heart attack. They think I'm going to die. I need to know what your opinion is, okay? And so the doctor gave me his opinion, and he charged me $100 to tell me that don't worry. He said, don't worry, okay? You're fine. Don't let all those other guys. I checked your cholesterol. You don't have any cholesterol, okay? You don't have any. You don't have any health issues. Your heart is very strong. He said my heart was very strong, and that you need to tell everybody on the live stream to go pack sand, okay? And you're in perfect health. But he did say this, okay? My doctor, which I went to yesterday, Dr. Jacko. Oh, dear God in heaven. Oh, I am such a flawed man, but you know what? I try to do what is right before you. Help me to continue to do what is right before you. I have so many screw-ups in my life, and I know you've guided me through my bad times. I just pray that you would touch me today because I'm not in the greatest excitement. I just want you to know that just guide me and direct me. That's about all I can tell you. And I don't know what to tell you. So we are shipping Victor Rodriguez's car today. I'm printing the label right now. Oh, and don't forget to get your Coca-Cola cup. These are going on. These are on sale and they're limited edition. So you want to get your Coca-Cola cup now, okay? And you want to do that as fast as you can, okay? So we're printing Victor Rodriguez's label. Okay, so I have Victor Rodriguez's label for his F1 car right here. We're going to put that right in here. We're going to put a little bit of newsprint to protect it. Oh, I hate getting ocular migraines. I really do. It really bothers me. Oh my God. All right, so Victor Rodriguez, we just printed yours and packed it and labeled it. There we go. All right, so now we just have 4 other cars. Kenneth Fisher. Right now I'm in ocular shutdown. I just can't believe this is happening today. Oh shoot. Oh boy. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Why do I have this today? Sometimes I don't mind getting them, but you know, sometimes they're just annoying. I think if anything, they're just annoying. An ocular migraine is annoying. You know what I'm saying? They're just annoying. And now, let's see here. Let's see here. Let me talk to my daughter for a second.
Hello?
Hey, is your place that you work at, do they do perms?
No, it's a nail salon.
So it's only nails?
Yeah. Do you want a perm?
Yeah.
Why?
I want to get my hair permed for like an afro
Why?
to give the Pro Tinker look.
Oh. Well, I don't know if the salon next to us might.
Any salon should do a
Where are you
perm.
getting this idea from?
What do you mean getting the idea from? I've had the idea for a long time. My image on my shirt is this Professor Tinker with a fro, okay? He's crazy looking. That is what I'm doing.
Well, why are you trying to turn into him?
Because that's who my persona. Oh my gosh.
Well, the mini mall salon is right next to my salon. They probably do it.
Any,
They're accepting new clients.
what do you mean accepting new
Just
clients?
or just go to like a
Great Clips, do they do that kind of stuff or not?
maybe actually. Google is a thing. You should look up Google.
I will. All right, thank you. Unbelievable. Hey, Google. Hey, Siri. What salon in Bowling Green will do perms? All right, let's check this out. Because if they do perms, I'm going to do a live stream getting my perm done.
Hi, you have reached Fast Salon and Spa. If you are in need of any hair or nail service, please leave a message after the tone. If you are in need of any facial or waxing or teeth whitening service, please call Heather at 419-348-2928. Thank you so much for calling, and we look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling the Gallery Salon and Spa, proudly making BC beautiful for over 23 years. Please listen carefully as our hours have changed. Our normal hours are Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Wednesday from 9:30 a.m. to 7 p.m., Thursday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday from 11 a.m. to 8
11 a.m.
Your call has been forwarded to a
Nobody is answering. And everybody is giving me. Chat comments. Well, first of all, let me explain something to you. All right, I know a lot of you are probably saying, what's going on right now? Well, for example, I just got an ocular migraine about 10 minutes ago. And it just really, it took me for a loop. And I'm just not, I'm not 100% there right now. And by having an ocular migraine is not the greatest thing to go through. Background noise is good for getting work done. I just didn't want this today. I just didn't need it today, actually. I didn't want it today. You know what I'm saying? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. One of those things are gonna walk all over you. So I look at things in a different aspect, okay? I look at things in a different direction. All right? I was gonna go over I was gonna go over the SCX Advanced system, but I can't look at a computer right now because I have an ocular migraine. All right. Okay, let's do something. I can't just sit here the rest of the 2 hours. We're gonna take my we're gonna go upstairs at least. All right, because you guys like upstairs here. I can't fall over though. That's the thing here. It's a little cold up here. TV up here. I can put the TV on so I can be seeing. I can turn the camera around now once I get the. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I hate these. I hate these smart televisions. They're just not. All these apps, I'd like to just get rid of every app that's on here that I never use. You know what I'm saying? Go for a walk. Ha! Yeah, it would be a good idea to go, but I can't. I don't have my phone hooked up to my selfie stick. I'm going to change the camera so it's going the other direction. Because then I can look at the screen. So this is the what do you want to say? And I wanted to do this today, but I can't read anything. I'm really sorry, guys, but I can't read anything. When you have an ocular migraine, you can't read! Oh my gosh! Help me, please. Oh my God. All right, let's see if this this thing should be going here. I wanted to hook it up to okay, well, it'd be nice, Brian, if it was plugged in. I need another extension cord up here. I need another one for the other side track. I got to get another power cord. I'm going to get one tomorrow today. My transformer wasn't plugged in, so that's why it wasn't working. And you want to put two of these together so you have plenty of power. These guide pins. I gotta get some new guide pins. These things stink. And I stopped right on a switch track, which is not the greatest thing to do because it's dead. It's dead track. Gosh, those guide shoes are terrible. Oh, they're just terrible. Look at how dirty they are. Oh my gosh. I got to do some extensive cleaning again. I'm going to put this right here. See, I can't really see what I'm doing here. That's another frustrating thing. I wanted to take a car apart today, but I just don't have it. I can't see what I'm doing. We're going to take these off of the guide shoe. All right, so we're going to take these off the guide shoe because this is what you really should do. You should take these off the guide shoe. Okay, so that's a dirty one. See how dirty that is? And then when you push it together like this, you see that? All that right there is grime. Watch this. I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to put that camera right there. I'm going to zoom in right there on the guide pin. Just so you see the guide pin, all right? Now watch what happens. All right, I have that perfectly lined up, okay? And what you do is you go like this. That grime comes out of there. And that copper comes out up. Now sometimes that will be so ingrained in there, you really have to spray the heck out of it. Because you want to get all that grime out of there. I can't even see what I'm doing, number one. See, a guide shoe is really kind of like a hose, but it's flat. Because if you squeeze it, that it's like a hose. Man, that is dirty. Oh my gosh. Now that's why, I mean, normally if you don't have if you don't have access to a lot of guide shoes, That's why you clean them. Either you clean them or you buy new ones. But if you clean your car at the end of every race, okay, you don't have to replace them as much. But if you don't, then they're going to get dirty, and then they're just not usable anymore. Look at how much grime there is in it. You can see it in my thing here. You know, let's take a clean piece of this lint-free cloth. Okay. Is there any clean piece of this lint-free cloth that we could try and just show you exactly what I'm talking about? This is just for people that don't want to spend money on a new guide shoe. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to spend all the money on guide pins, this is what you would do. You would clean it. And a lot of people, see that little notch right there? This has to get right in that notch first. And you have to make sure these things are really flat to get in there. Once you get in there, you're okay. It's just getting in there. That's the key. Because it's very thin. It's like a hook that holds it in there. See that right there? There we go. Getting it in there. If they're flat enough, they go in really easy. Like that one. See, that one went real easy. Of course, I got it in the wrong way. I got it in upside down. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh, I had it in upside down. Oh, that's because I can't see. I can't see what I'm doing. I have an ocular migraine and I'm trying to hand thread a guide pin. Okay, how does that make any sense? I can't even see what I'm doing. I can't even see the hand pin that I'm playing with, let alone be in focus. And I'm trying to put a guide pin in a hairpinned insert, and I'm trying to see. There we go. There. Okay, now what we have to do is push it to the right way. Now, we should have much better contact with this guide shoe than we did before. If we don't, I'm just an idiot. Well, I'm not going to say that, but... Always get in a rut. it have a stutter? Okay, that is not the right transformer. Why is it doing that? I don't think I got the right see when they sent me this set, they sent me a European one, and I don't think I have the right transformers. I don't think I have a right transformer. That could be. I mean, there's two types of transformers. You have an analog transformer, which is 14 volts, and then you have a digital transformer, which is 18 volts. And this is 18 volts. This is just so everybody knows. So this is a 14 volt analog. This is for analog. You notice it says 14 volts. And this is a digital one. You see, well, this is the old digital, and it says 18 volts, okay? If I'm not mistaken, it needs the new the digital transformer. I don't know. Well, that sure changed the power. But I'm not having the spark. I'm not having the jumping around anymore. I just wonder if it is 18 volts, if you're supposed to have 18 volts. It's a lot of power, actually. Okay, yeah, it was the transformers. Now let's do something here. My ocular migraine is kind of going away a little bit. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to set this right here. My phone just dropped. I got it plugged in. I think it's been charged enough. I think it's a charge. Yeah, it's charged enough. We'll plug this into here. Yeah, because we're at 53. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this up here. And then we're going to set this iPad to, we're going to set it to the TV. Let's see if I can get this right. All right, so we're going to connect to the television game room. We're going to cut to, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so now what we do is we can come here and we go to SCX. So we pull up SCX. Now let's just play around with this. So this is the SCX app. And you can set this right here. Let me show you. You can set this right on the, you can set your iPad right there. Then you can link it to your television. All right, so they can be seeing it on the big screen, okay? So let's set it right there. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of play around with it. You're gonna do what we're gonna do is we're gonna program a car. So you do race. Okay. We have to connect. Now I forgot how to do this because it's been a year. So I have to literally relearn everything. We have to connect. So what we're doing is we're connecting. I should do this when I'm not on a live stream. I was going to do it this week, but I got so busy. I should do this when I'm. I don't think it's that one. Well, let's see here. It's got to be connected. Search. Track found, waiting initial setup. So now we are setting it up. All right, so we're connected. All right. Pit lane is connected. So we got the pit lane connected. And now we go to training. Well, this is just a little bit of fun here. A quick race. We'll bring this over here right now. We'll put it up there later once we get this programmed here. So you can see me doing it right here. See, they've changed it from the last time I used this. A quick race. Add a player to the event. Okay, we have to add a driver. Players, assign players. There's nothing assigned. Players, there. Yes, I have to add a player to the event. And they changed everything here. Okay, my garage. New. Okay. Unbelievable. All right, turn off the hand throttle by pressing and sync fast. Okay. All right, so the car is now synchronized. All right, so the car is now, I'm doing this from memory of last year, and they've changed some of the functions on here, but it's coming to me. All right, so we got the Porsche, which the car is already in the system. So it's linked. So now we have my garage. We have a car in the system. So now we can have a race. Need to add a player. So now we go to player, players. There are new players. Now I have to find out where that is saved. We're just having fun here, guys. This is what it's all about. Okay, assign players. Okay, Bryan. Okay, well, first of all, I've got to add a driver. Let's see. We've got the car. Oh, there we go. All right, so guess. So you see where it comes. Oh, come on. I knew it'd take me a couple minutes to get this thing. I did it last year. I had it all running last year, but we couldn't bring it in last year, and so. All right, so we've got it. Track found, waiting, setup. So it goes into the detail of all your data. Everything is all your track data. If you noticed on the top there, where it says guest, it gives you all your data of your car. Power, brake. All right, so we're having a glitch here. Track found. Okay, the task is taking longer than usual. Restart the track. Okay, so the results is my best lap was 4:87. Now what we can do is we want to go to the gas station. So first what we have to do is edit profile. Not there. We want to go to the car. And I can't remember. Okay, change car settings. All right, so we want to do initial fuel. Okay, so we're going to put it down here. Strategy, what are we at? Power. We're going to go reduce the power. Brake, we'll do that there. Strategy, lights, AI. Initial fuel, 35. 40. Apply changes. Then we go to my garage, race settings. Okay, so we're going to do 10 laps. And general weather. No. Safety car. Nope. AI. Nope. Boxes. Fuel consumption. We want that to be on. So we want the fuel consumption on. So watch what happens right here at the fuel indicator, okay? So we're going to come around. Watch the fuel indicator right there. You see the fuel indicator? That's the fuel indicator. See right where our fuel indicator? So what we're going to do is we're going to start the race. Okay, go to lap number 1. Watch the fuel indicator as we drive. See it just went down. The fuel just went down. We just went down again. Down again. Down again. Now watch what happens to the car. Oh, I can't show you because you're not seeing the car. All right, I'm going to switch over here because you want to see the indicator. But you also want to see what happens to the car when it's running out of gas. All right. Oh, darn it. Now watch what happens to the car when okay, now it's going to get low in gas right now. You see how it's sputtering? You see how it's jumping around? That means it's getting out of fuel. Okay, now we're going to try to pull into the pit. You got to be kidding. Ran into my cell phone. Unbelievable. Just as I'm trying to get gas, okay? So we're pulling into the pit. And I dead spot, of course. Okay, now we coming into the pit. Watch what happens on the fuel indicator. Watch what happens right there on the fuel indicator. Watch what happens when we pull in the pit. Look, it's filling us up. Look at that. Pit box, look at it, it's fueling us up. I love this. Okay, so we're completely, look at that, we're completely filled up. Oh my gosh, I love the pit lane. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so now we've got a full tank again. Look at that. We just went through the track again, and we ran out of gas. Okay. Watch what happens with the gas tank. Let me zoom this out. You can't really see it. Oh, we did 10 laps, so we're done. The race is done. Okay, so we're going to go into detail more often with this. For some reason, my light is on. All right, it's off now. All right, so what I want to show you is what a car does when it's sputtering. And so what I want to try to do is you can see the fuel, but I want you to see the car sputtering, okay? So let's start the race. Okay, restart. All right, so you want to keep an eye on the fuel. Well, for some reason, my fuel just went off. Well, we're going to have to reset. Hold on a second. You guys can see it. Okay, finish. All right, so what we want to do is go up here. We want a car setting, brake, initial fuel, 45. Okay, apply changes. Okay. Now we want to do my garage. Okay, that's linked. Okay, and then race settings, weather, weather, general, weather, car safety, AI, boxes, fuel consumption, we want that on. We want tire wear. So all this is on. Okay, now we've got fuel. All right, now let's change the fuel. Let's put a full fuel tank there just so you guys can see that. So we're going to go to change car settings, initial fuel, 100%. Okay. Oh, so my fuel tank can only be 50%. So my fuel can only be 50%. All right, ready? So we're going to go like this. You know, why are they calling right during a race? Why are you calling me right during when I'm racing? Why do you do that? What? What do you mean? I can't. Because I don't sell any Carrera. Yes, exactly. Derek's all upset with me. Okay, so I just lost the axle on this. Dagnabbit. Derek's all upset with me. Derek's mad at me because I just broke off the pin of the axle of the car, both axles. These are the little axles on the cars, and unfortunately I broke them. But I can still drive the car. You just don't have any front wheels. So Derek wants me to tear this whole layout down and do a Carrera layout. Unbelievable. All right, so we're almost out of fuel. Switch lanes. Unbelievable. Now you're going to start seeing the car to sputter. See, right now it's sputtering. Once we get into green. Okay, now we're low on fuel. You see right there, the low on fuel right there. Tires are running low. Now we're completely out of gas. See how it's sputtering? See how it's sputtering? Oh gosh. Look at how it's sputtering. I got to get into the pit. Oh shoot. Oh, I missed the pit lane. Okay, now I'm in the pit area. Now it is fueling. Look, see how it's fueling? Now the car is all filled up with a full tank. And that's SCX Digital, or that's SCX Advance, okay? Now this whole app is you basically, you can change all your aspects of your racing. And so Derek's upset with me, and let me explain why, okay? You know, I would like to do Carrera, but Carrera basically has made it impossible for me to carry their product in any sense of form because, okay, let me get it on my camera here. Because let me get it on it so I know what I'm seeing. I still have a I hate all these apps on this thing. There's just too many of them. Okay, so Derek is upset because I'm not going to do a Carrera layout, okay? And the fact of the matter is, I can't make money with Carrera. I mean, he wants to buy Carrera at Amazon prices. I can't compete with Amazon. There is no way that I can compete with Amazon. Zero. I cannot do it. I cannot. I just go, I'll go out of business, okay? And therefore you won't see the videos and everything. The only reason we can carry SCX Digital is nobody carries it in the States. And I'm going to push it 100%, okay? And once I figure out all this thing about getting all these cars programmed, because they changed Louise at SCX. He told me that they redid the app. They reorganized the app. So the app is all new, and so I have to oh my gosh! Holy cow, why didn't you guys tell me it was donut time? What the heck? Why didn't somebody tell me it was donut time? I am very disappointed. Oh my goodness. No one said that it's donut time. Unbelievable. Even Derek, I'm very disappointed in Derek that Derek didn't tell me that it was donut time. Unbelievable. I can't believe Derek didn't inform me that it was donut time. That's just wrong. He didn't even tell me that it was donut time. Was any of you guys telling me it was donut time? Let me go back an hour here. Let me go back here. Let me go back here, all the way back. Let me go back. Can independent cars power each lane? Yes, there's 2 transformers. You put 2 transformers into the system. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading any of these comments. I'm sorry. There's nobody put down here donut time. Nobody. I am very upset with everybody. That's why we only have 72 people, because people want to watch Donut Time with Bryan. Unbelievable. Oh, donut. Hey, donut. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Somebody did comment about donuts. All right, hold on a second. I'll be right back. right back. I wondered why it seemed like, man, an hour, half went by that fast. Holy hell. Unbelievable. It's donut time, it's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan. With Bryan. Okay. I got a new pen. This is my new pen to open up bottles. You just put it on here like this. Look at that. Now this cap, man, that is dirty. Why is that so dirty? Donut time with Bryan. We got my donut time with Bryan with my Porsche 911. Got my hat back on. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan. Gallery Salon. Let's see. Salon. Let's check them out real quick. Donut time with Bryan.
Gallery Salon and Spa, how can I help you?
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Now, I have a very special request. Okay, are you ready for this?
I'll do my best.
All right, so I've got a head of hair that I need to get. I need to get a permanent. I want to get an afro. You're not going to believe this, but I have to look like my image on my website and my YouTube channel, and I have to get my hair. I have to get my hair permed so that it's curled, and so that when that it's just kind of like one big afro. And now the problem is, I want to come in there, but I want to do a live stream of me getting it permed because I have, 15,000 subscribers that want to see me get my hair permed. Is that a
Okay.
problem?
No, shouldn't be too bad.
Okay.
As long as you hype us up, that should be okay.
Oh, I'll do that.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Did you have a certain day that you want to do it?
Yeah. How about tomorrow at like 1 o'clock?
Let me see what I've got tomorrow. I don't know if I have anybody who does perms tomorrow, but let me double
What
check.
day?
Just one thing. I'm probably looking at. Are you available on Friday?
Yeah, that'd be a great day on a Friday.
I have an opening at noon. Would that work?
That'd work perfect. Right after my live. Oh, I could go right from my live stream, drive to your location, because I start my live stream at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And
yeah, that should work.
And then I do a live stream from 9 to noon at the store, our Tinker store. It's called ProTinkerToys.com.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that. Okay.
You've heard of
Have you
that?
been here before? What's your last name?
Young, Bryan Young.
Bryan Young. Is your phone number 575-3776?
Yes, it is.
I think, did you used to come to us for massages with Audrey? I think you did.
I
You
did.
used to come here for massages. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long is your hair right now, Bryan?
Well, I would say it's about maybe 6 inches. How long does it have to be to perm?
Oh no, that's plenty. Yeah, we actually get right now. We get a lot of teenage boys that come in to get the tops of their hair permed, and it's usually only like 3 or 4 inches long.
Really?
So, oh yeah, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. So let me get that. And do you want to have it cut too to kind of get it shaped the way you wanted it and stuff?
I don't know what I would say. Let's get it permed, and then after that, see what it looks like.
Okay. Yep, that works. And let me see. The only other thing, so we're going to do right at noon, you said, right?
Yeah, well, I'll be there, about noon. I'll be there at noon, yes.
Okay, that's perfect. I mean, if you want, we can do like a 12:30 if that's easier for you.
Yeah, that'd be better, 12:30, because I'll drive there.
Okay, so 12:30. Now, the only other thing I need to get from you, we have a 24-hour cancellation policy, and we require a credit card.
No, I won't. I'll be there. I'll be there, guarantee it.
I understand that, but we need to get a credit card on file. Is that okay?
I can't do it right now because I'm in a live stream. I'll call you when I get off the live stream. But just get it in the system, though, okay?
Okay, I have it in the system, and if you could give us a call, we close around, I think we're closing around 8 tonight, so if you could just call us today and give us
It'll be in about an hour.
Okay, that
At
sounds
1
perfect.
o'clock. All right, hey, thanks.
No problem.
All right, so I'm going to get a perm. I'm going to get an afro, baby. I'm going to get an afro. I'm going to look just like Derek. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Guess you need to get a bell. All right, what happened to everybody? Runs better with front tires. Ha. Well, actually it doesn't, but... So, we got... Hey, get your hair dyed black, please. Derek wants me to get my hair dyed black. What do you think? You think I should get my hair dyed black? That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Black? Oh my gosh. What do you think? You think I should get my hair dyed black? Huh. Donut time with Bryan. Man, we had a guy yesterday that probably placed the biggest slot car order I think I'd ever seen. He bought 3 Rally 4x4s. Unbelievable. 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 Now, so we're going to get my hair permed on Friday. That would be funny to get it dyed black. Wonder what that would look like, getting my hair dyed black. Wait. Getting my hair dyed black. How do you think that would look? Unbelievable. Let's see. All right, so slot car, Billy Bob's slot car is insulting me. These are by far some of the most disgusting moments. But I guess that's what makes him think her disgusting moments. I don't understand. What disgusting moments are you talking about? Huh? Sorry, I thought you were skipping it today. Did you sell Derek? It costs more than $100, runs better with front tires falling off. Guess you need a bell. These are by far some of the most disgusting moments. But I guess that's what makes him think her. I have no idea what he said. Now, let's do something really fun. All right, we're going to do something. We're going to come over here, and I'm going to do the anatomy, every single part of an SCX car. I'm going to zoom up right here. And I'm going to take this car apart down to nothing. Because we need a new axle. Now this car here, this car is good. This is a good car. I just need a guide pin for it. And unfortunately, okay, now that car is good. Okay, let's do this here. All right, so we have the car right here. This is an SCX car, okay? Now, another neat thing about an SCX car are the magnets on the bottom. So you can take your magnet. This is the bottom of the car. You could take your magnet, and by turning the screws, watch this. You can lower your magnet to the track. See that? You see that right there? I got to get it right in the camera. You know what the problem is? You just don't know where you are when you're doing these cameras. You just don't know where the cameras are. And it's very frustrating. So I normally have to go down, and then I have to go up. Oh, gosh. That's why you need somebody to be your cameraman, to be filming you. and nothing's tied right, nothing's fastened. All right, you see this right here? That is your battery mount, okay? And that basically will hold your car on the track, all right? And you can screw that. See this? You can screw it in. Right here, watch this. You can screw it in to the chassis so you have less magnet traction, okay? So right there, now it's flush with the chassis, okay? So now you're not gonna have as much magnets, okay? Or you can screw it out so that you have more magnet attraction to the layout, okay? Watch this. See that? I can barely pick that up because that magnet is literally holding that car to the track. And then I can screw it in, screw that in a little bit, and it doesn't have as much traction, okay? That's the one aspect of these cars that are great, is the magnets, how the magnets change in these, or you can adjust the magnet. The one nice thing about the anatomy of an SCX car is its motor mount. So everything is mounted in here. You can pop your axle out. All the axles have copper brushes, so you have good contact with your motor and with your pinion gear. Your motor will pop out of this mount too. This is basically your motor mount, along with your chassis, okay? And we need to get new front axles because I broke them on this car here. The only problem with the cars, the AFX cars that I don't like, is that there's too many screws. There's 6 screws to screw in a chassis. I just think that that's too many. I don't understand how you just can't design a car that will hold everything with less screws. I don't see how you have to have so many screws holding this car together. And that adds cost. Every screw adds cost to your car, believe it or not. Yep. That adds cost to your cars, whether you like it or not. All right, so that's going to go this way. Yeah, I had that right. So we're putting that axle back on. We're going to get word of when SCX is shipping the stuff to me. As soon as we get the word, then we will put out when it's coming. So that is that's your axle pinion mount. That's all that. That's one part, okay? And then your other part is your chip. All right, that's your chip. And then your ARS, this is the most important part. This is called an ARS. It's an automatic return spring. And basically, it's a little tiny device here so that when you turn your car, okay, it automatically centers your guide pin. Because a lot of times, your guide pin's not centered, and so when you're trying to put it on, you don't know where it's at. And that's what this thing, see how it automatically centers? Look at that. And then you have your front tires. Now, the new tires don't have a 3-prong strut. They just basically click on to your chassis. See this? It just clicks right in. All right, now we broke the pins on our struts on the tires. The little pin is basically stuck in the tire. It's stuck in the tire. It's right here. See? That's the little pin. That's the little pin that goes on here. Okay. And that's what broke off. Right there. See how that broke off right there? Now I'm just going to get more of those. I'm going to send an email to and have them send us some of these extra ones. You should always have extras. And then your tires. So this is, we can just take, now you can take your things off of these tires, and you can pop your other tires on them if you wanted to. I can do that. So that's our now another thing too, and you know what I just noticed why this car might be sputtering is if these prongs aren't bent down enough, they're not going to make good contact with this circuit tree right here. These things have to be touching the circuit at all times, okay? These little prongs. You see these little metal prongs? They have to be touching this at all times. And at any times, will those things come off, then you'll lose power of your car. And then that's your chip. That's the infrared, or that's the antenna that sends the information. And then when you push the guide pin, see what happens? Watch this. See that? That's the, okay, I'm going to show you. This is why SCX Digital is the greatest right here. Watch this. This little feature right here. You ready? Ready? Are you ready, guys? Look at that. Look, you press this. Look at that. I'm telling you, this is revolutionary. This was designed. This whole thing was designed back in 2003. 2003. Look at that. Isn't that just genius? And then it catches the groove in the track. Okay, look. Look, you see the groove in the track right there? You see that groove there, down in there? Can you see that groove down there? It's right there. It's barely, you can barely see it. It's a groove. And so when you push this little guide pin, you're letting that drop pin there, it's catching that little groove in the track, which will automatically open. See, watch what happens to the switch. Watch, ready? Oh my gosh, look at that. And that's how the SCX Digital works. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for 30 years. 30 years I've been doing this. Unbelievable. All right, that car is ready. I need to let them know that I need a new axle. I'm going to take pictures of these, because I want to have these parts when people call me. Now, where's that other tire? I think I have extra tires here, though. No, that's an old one. I can't use that. This is new stuff. Can't use that. That has to go over here. Can't use that. That's a new one. I thought I had an old, that's an old 3-pronger. That's a solid axle. Where'd the tire go? There it is. That's an ARS right there. That's the ARS right there. That's when I want to get parts. Ahoy. Yes. I'm not. I'm doing a live stream right now. I'm sorry. That's okay. All right. Talking to you, Dave. Yeah. Yeah. All these more. Okay, so I need to. Let's see here. Louise. Hey, these are the most important parts that I need on the first shipment. Are the pins for your tires because these break. Okay, so I need a bunch of these. I need a bunch of ARSs just to have them on spares, and I need two of them. I have two of these broken axles. Okay, I need this is the important part because you break that your car your front tire is useless, and so that's one of the biggest things I need. These parts right here. Okay, I'm showing you right there. These parts right here. Now, I mean, rims and tires, we'll get those later, but these parts here, I want to make sure we have plenty of. Oh, and also this part right here, the guide pin, okay? I need a bunch of those too. Bulk, if you have them, just send me a bulk of 100 of them or something, just so I can have them, so I'm doing all these demos. I'm taking all these cars apart and showing people how they operate, okay? So anyways, see what you can do. Thank you. These are the most important parts that I need on the first shipment are the pins for your tires because these break. Okay, so I need a bunch of these. I need a bunch of ARSs just to have them on spares, and I need two of them. I have two of these broken axles. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's done. All right, so we've gone over SCX today. We really kind of showed you the anatomy of a car, okay? And so how to fix one of these tires, okay? So we are going to fix these tires. Is right here. You're just gonna. This is from the Aston Martin. You're going to put this back in your chassis first. You're snapping that back into your chassis, both of your guide pin. Okay, the only time these break off is if you crash on the ground, okay? And they just snap right in there, just like that. Okay, so that's all snapped together. So that car is all put together again. Everything's wonderful. Everything is wonderful when you're part of a team. And that car, we're waiting for, we're going to put this car right here. We have the ARS. We have the axles. Those are broken ones. And we have the motor mount. And then that car is already right there. That car is ready. And this car, oh, and the chip. That's right. We need the chip. We'll put that right here. Wait for that. And then we have another car, which is this car, which I've already programmed. This is the green car. That's our second car. Okay, so that's it. That's the SCX Digital. That's actually S Advanced, but you know what? What the heck? I'm going to get my hair permed on Friday. I'm going to do a live stream at the beauty salon. So you guys, Friday at noon is going to be a big week because I'm going to get my hair permed. So you want to watch Friday's show, okay? It's going to be perm day for Bryan. Now, the question is, what color do I get it permed? Do I get it permed black? Do I get it permed red, yellow, blue? What color do you think I should get it permed? Okay. Have a little respect, will you? Okay, when you're eating food in your mouth and it's flying out. Okay, well, first of all, you have to understand something, Billy Bob. Okay? First of all, you have to understand something, Billy Bob. Is that, yes, when I'm eating food, especially when I don't have my dentures in, yes, food is going to fly out, okay? Now, how about purple? Okay, purple. Have a little respect. Well, first of all, okay, that's just the way it is, okay? Now, I can't really change that, all right? So that's the way it is. Okay, all right, so everybody understands that. Okay, good. Now, we have the AFX Goliath set. Okay, so we're gonna do another short of the Goliath set. Okay, I'm gonna do a short of the Goliath set. Okay, let's get the camera ready. Yeah, baby. Okay, so we're gonna flip this around, and we're gonna change it to ProTinker, and we're gonna do a 3-minute live stream. And we're gonna just let me go get my camera mount, my selfie stick. Yeah. My selfie stick. Where did my selfie stick go? There it is. All righty. Selfie stick. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. We are gonna have our selfie stick. Okay, so I got my selfie stick here. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get this mounted on here. There we go. Okay. All right, let's film this. Okay, we are up in the shed, baby, and we have the Goliath. This is the largest race set right now from AFX Race Masters, and this is the Goliath, baby. Look at this. It's over 60 feet of track. Now, this is a 4x8 layout, so this will fit on a 4x8 table. If you got it, get it. If you don't have it, got it. Okay, or get it, or get it, got it, go get it. Okay, I don't have power plugged in because I've got it plugged at the other track. All right, so that doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Let's see, let's unplug this one real quick. We'll come over here. Plug in over here. All right, we'll come back over here now. Okay, now I got power plugged into this. If you want a slot car set, baby, you want to redo your kids, you want to redo your childhood, and you want to get into slot cars, baby, this is the set to get. Okay, I'm telling you, man, this is it. You got an F1 layout set. Look at that thing. Look at how big this is. Now, Bryan, why do you have everything on the track? All right, let's set this up so I don't have to touch this tripod. We'll set it right here. So the camera is going to come right at the car is going to come right at the camera. You ready for this? We'll get it right there. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Now, connect that right here. Every time we move this, oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, well now that broke. That now breaks. Oh, I know, we gotta move this over here. Alrighty, here we go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is why I hate this track. Because it comes undone too quickly. Too quickly. Okay, let's do this all over again because this video is really bad. A lot of mess ups here. Okay, this is the Goliath AFX Mega Layout. This is the mother of all tracks. This is the Goliath. Okay, this is the cream de la crop set. Okay, over 65 feet of track. You get every type of trick, every type of feet of track you need. It comes with 2 F1 cars. These are beautiful too. Look at these. Isn't that sweet looking? Now, why that's not focusing, I have no idea. Let's try again. Okay, the third time is the charm, okay? This is the F1 set, the Goliath race set by AFX. New layout, over 65 feet of track. I mean, this thing is just mammoth. You get these beautiful cars. Why doesn't that focus? Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, 4 times a charm. All right, this is the Goliath Raceway, brand new at ProTinkerToys.com and AFX. This is one of the new cars. Check that out. These are just beautiful cars. But my camera will not focus. So my camera will not focus for some reason. It won't allow it to focus in. Why it does it, I have no idea. Okay? Unbelievable. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this is the AFX Goliath race set, brand new. This is a 4x8 sheet of plywood. This is their ultimate layout. There's 4 layouts, and this is the F1 set. It gets 2 F1 cars. Okay, this thing is just absolute beautiful power. You know, everything is always in the way whenever I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this video. I've had too many problems. Not doing it. I'm done. Not doing it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. Unbelievable. It's one of those days. One of those days. You want to do a video, and I can't. You want to do a video, I can't. Everything is going wrong, okay? Nothing's going right, okay? We got an airplane. We'll put that right here on the landing pad. Turn on the remote. Now, we sell these helicopters or these drones. Okay, let me just give you a great demonstration here in the store. These are available at ProTinkerToys.com. You can get them right now. We'll do an automatic takeoff. Automatic takeoff. It's got hover mode. It automatically hovers. You got a 360 turnaround mode. Now, this is what's really cool. Watch this. What happened? The battery's dead. You gotta be kidding. The battery is dead. Oh my goodness. Give me a break. Unbelievable. Oh, I'll try my helicopter up here. Oh, I've never tried my helicopter up here. Okay, you ready? Hold on. I'll go get my Herocopter. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. All righty. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Hello? Hello? All right, you ready? Now, this is my favorite helicopter because I've had so many crashes with it. All right, but this is probably the neatest thing that I have. I think everybody should buy one of these. I don't say that because I want you to buy one. I say it because I think you should buy one. All right, now it's programmed. Okay, ready? Now we're going to take off and we're going to hover, okay? We got plenty of room in here to hover. Plenty of room to hover. Automatic hover. Look at this thing. I could fly this all day long. When I go to Myrtle Beach this year, I'm bringing one of these. This thing is taking so much punishment. I mean, this thing is taking so much punishment. Look at it. Look at it. Just I smashed into the television. Look at what happened to the frame. Look at this thing. I'm telling you, this thing, oh my gosh, this thing just takes the punishment. I feel sorry for the crew members inside this thing. They must just be in absolute agony. Look at it. Good grief. Now, for some reason, I think I'm losing my stabilizer. I don't think it's working, actually. Yeah, I think I lost left and right. You know, everybody calls me when I don't want to talk. Unbelievable. Now, what phone rang? Derek. Derek called me. Why? He always calls right when I'm demonstrating something. I don't get it. I don't know why you always call me right during my demoing.
You need to fly stuff outside because you know it won't fly outside.
Okay, all these fly outside, but you don't want to do it in a blizzard.
Hey, if the wind blowing more than 5 miles an hour, that stuff will blow away.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't. I've already done them outside.
I ain't never seen you outside.
That's because you're never watching me when I'm doing it.
All the time. Hey, what that chair that you fell out?
What?
What that chair?
What, I'm just supposed to fall out of chairs for you? Is that it?
Yeah, sit in that green bay chair and fall out once outside. I have to laugh about all day.
Unbelievable. Goodbye. Okay, now this is the bomber that we have. Oh, come on, people. Come on, Derek. I'm working.
Hey, you hung up too fast.
Yeah, I know I did.
Hey, when you go to the store, hey, I want you to show me the car garage
All right, I will tomorrow.
and make me a deal on it.
Okay. Unbelievable. That has to be plugged in downstairs. Dang it. I can't do that one. All right, this one's been plugged in for a couple minutes. That will at least fly for a couple minutes. Now, here's what's really cool about this one. You ready? Watch this. Has auto turn in it. Oh, it has auto turn. You just press this button right here. Auto spin watch. I'm going to press the auto spin button. Look at that. Automatically turns. All right, the battery wasn't charged enough. Yippery. We got to charge that battery enough. I got to charge it good. It'll let the battery charge. All right, that one's charging. All right, now this helicopter, I think I've lost my tailspin. So I've lost my ability to have full ability on this. Yeah, I can only rotate and go forward. I can't move left or right. So I have to rotate it and spin. I love this helicopter. You know why I love this? It's taken so much abuse. I mean, I've ridden into just about everything you can possibly imagine. Watch this. These are called Hero Copters. We have 4 different versions. Hero Copters, that's what they're called, Hero Copters. And you want to get yours right now at ProTinkerToys.com. If you've got a nice big size living room, this is perfect for flying in there. All right, let me see if I can land on the, okay, I got to get myself turned around. Oh gosh. All right, so we're gonna glue this front end here because this is just taking so much abuse. All right, so Derek just texted me. He loves to text me. He loves me so much. You know, it's like, give me a break. Look at that. I told you, hey, because you fly inside. Gee, I know that, but that's what I want to show people, that they have a big enough living room or dining room, they can fly inside. Don't you understand that, Derek? I mean, seriously. Come on, man. All right. Now, this is the other car that we've got all programmed. Holy cow, that thing just goes right off into the pit. Okay. That is the Hyundai. Pretty sweet. Hey, it will all apart because it's junk. Unbelievable. Why does he talk like that? I don't get it. I try to be nice to Derek, but he's just not nice to me. All righty. So we're going to go back downstairs. We're going to go back downstairs. I want to charge this up. I got that downstairs. Let's take all this stuff downstairs. I'll put it in my RC box here. And then I'll come back up to the camera. Okay, we're up in the shed. Yep. Now we're going to go downstairs. All right, Derek is texting me again. I swear he doesn't have a life. He's only got one. Hey, you are the best white man I know. Ha! Okay, so I am the... All right, so I can't believe I'm the best. First of all, I don't believe that. I don't believe I'm the best. I don't believe I'm the best white man you've ever known. That doesn't make any sense. That I'm the best white man he's ever known. Oh my gosh. I can't handle it. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Man, that's just too much. All right, we're going to sit down here. I need some rest. My nose is plugged. I got to do some nose plugging and unplugging here. Ouch. Oh, that hurt. Ouch. Okay, that hurt. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, that hurt. All right. I got this new phone. I got to figure out how to connect it now. Let's see here. Where does that go to? I have that one there. That won't work. Well, I don't have a plug-in for this. Don't have enough plugs. Go figure. What does that thing plug into? Well, that plugs into that charger. Why does it have to be so big? That's to that. That's to the monitor. That is to, I don't need that plugged in there. I'm going to plug this right here, I guess. Alrighty. Now, let's see here. So, I guess I am Derek's best white man. So I guess he's got no white friends. I'm his only one. How does that go figure? How am I his only white friend? I don't even figure race into my friendship with Derek. He's just an average black man. I mean, why do we have to always render things in color? You know, I don't understand that. Why do we have to always register things in color? You know what I'm saying? I don't. I register everything in if I like you or not, okay? And I like Derek, okay? Derek has always been a very nice person, okay? And he's got some issues, but I talked to his wife, and she understands his issues, and as long as his wife understands his issues, I understand him, okay? And so I'm not rattled by him, okay? If Derek's wife understands him, I understand him, okay? And that's the thing we have to understand, okay? We have to understand one thing, that his wife understands him, okay? We have to understand one thing, that his wife understands him, okay? Derek, yeah, hey, because I don't mess with so many people, I don't have a whole lot of people I mess with. So he basically doesn't have any friends. I'm his only friend, okay? Bryan the Fourth, Tuesday afternoon with Bryan. Cheers. How about purple? So who is Andre? Is it? I can't read that. Is it a Czech? I can't read that. Are we still talking about my food eating? Man, you guys got to get over that. Yeah, you got to get over the food eating thing. You got to get over the food anything, the food anything, the food anything. Look at how many text messages he sends in one time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 right after. Unbelievable. Anthony Bateman Sr.'s watching. Adam. Frenemies, that's right. He has frenemies. Friend and enemies. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. I haven't had lunch yet. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry too. I'm gonna have some popcorn. My favorite popcorn is from Utes. Utes popcorn.
What's up?
Well, I'm looking on the website and people are asking me about these stupid mattresses.
I'll get on that right now.
I mean, I understand how hard it is to add these 3 items to the website.
It's not easy. It's hard. That's the problem. It's hard.
Unbelievable. You're kidding me, right? Are you joking with me or are you trying to get me upset?
No, it really is hard.
It's hard to put up an item on the website.
The correct way, yes.
Oh, I see. Did you watch my show last night when I asked everybody what should I buy?
No, I didn't have a chance to. Yesterday was pretty hectic with Mandy dying and everything.
I'm telling you, you got problems with your family. I don't want to hear about it.
But it sounds like it came from Mason's class because apparently all of his classmates have been out in and out all week. So that's where we think this thing originated from.
I need the love set.
I don't have any love sets.
So-
What kind? NASCAR?
Yeah.
Down there. Well, so I go there on Saturday and I'm literally ready to check out. They're ready to do all the paperwork, and they find a leak in the radiator.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, no kidding. So he said, well, we're gonna check it out. So yesterday he called me and said, well, they found out it was just a clamp that wasn't screwed in tight. I said, well, that's just not good optics. And so yesterday I told on the live stream, because I still don't know what to do. I mean, I've got a 30,000 mile NV or a 19,000 Ford Transit that's virtually brand new.
What'd they decide?
I haven't made a decision.
But what did they decide?
What do you mean they?
What did they decide?
Oh, the live stream was 90% the Ford Transit.
Well, there you go. Which one's cheaper?
The Ford Transit.
Yeah, go with that one.
I need to get the mattresses. I want to sell a mattress so bad. I know.
See if I
know
can
you're
get that.
I know you don't want to because you I know you don't want me to hang this over your head. I promise I will not. I will not mention how I sold a mattress in one day, okay?
I don't care.
You don't. Okay.
I want to sell as many as possible. I don't give a crap.
Okay. Well,
The problem is, right now, there is a little bit of a delay.
What do you mean?
The ticking. Yeah, because I have some on order. So you got to make sure they know it could take up to 2 weeks.
why is there a delay all of a sudden?
Well, one, if you think about it, I don't always have every size in stock. So
I know
if
that.
I don't have it. I place my orders on Monday.
I
If
know.
I order that Monday, I get the following Monday.
Got it. Okay.
So it can't ship until
Got it.
after I receive it.
All right.
So people need to know that there is
A delay.
a delay.
Right. Unbelievable. So you don't think that it'd be a good idea to have these in stock?
Yeah, if we sell them regularly, but not in the beginning, no, it wouldn't make sense. I have some in stock, but like I said, I've ordered new stock and they aren't coming because they don't have the ticks for them.
What do you mean ticks?
The covers for them, they call them the tick.
So they have this new product, but they don't have them in. They don't have the product to make the product.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Well, they don't want to order too much. They just order
I
what they
see.
need.
I see. Okay.
So they got their next shipment, and
Right.
now it didn't come with everything that was needed.
Right.
That's all.
Wonderful.
Normal stuff. But it's coming.
So now, you told me 2 weeks that these are in stock. This is a new item. They got them. Now you're telling me they're not available.
I can't understand you when you're shoveling food into your mouth, trying to make yourself even fatter than you already are.
Well, first of
I
all,
don't get it.
I'm not shoveling food in them. I don't have a shovel, number one.
Your hand, you probably have it in a shovel look, and you're scooping up whatever you're eating and just shoveling it in. Oh, that's good. I can just imagine.
Unbelievable. Oh. When do you think I can have these ready?
Well, I'm going to get right off the phone. I'm just going to take about an hour to do that real quick.
Unbelievable. Whatever.
That's good.
All right.
As long as a customer doesn't, because the last time you talked to me on, I think, Sunday about it, customer literally walked in right after I got off the phone with you.
Right. Okay. All right.
That happens. And so if the
Okay.
customer doesn't walk in,
All right. If nobody walks in, okay. I don't want anybody to walk in. Okay. All right.
well, I mean, I would rather have somebody walk in so I can sell them a mattress.
No, I want to
That's
sell
what I
them
prefer.
2 mattresses on your one coming in.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. But people also need to know these are like, even the medium isn't, I mean, I hope, like, am I on speaker? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, everybody's hearing you.
live streaming?
Yes! And you don't even have the live stream correct. You don't have the live streams correct. You don't have the live stream correct. You don't have the right. It's shipping on, or Bryan in you have looking around the shed. You have an image of me that I don't even remember looking at.
Well, we're trying a different design.
Yeah, well, you know what? Those designs suck. Okay.
No, they're really good, and we're just fine tuning them.
Unbelievable.
All right.
All right.
I'll work on getting that.
So I'm supposed to sleep on this van. I've slept on it for 4 days.
Five, 1, 7, 6, 0.
Hey, what's up, Bryan?
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Did I do something to make you not like me?
Why is that?
Because you've created a big problem with this car deal.
What's that? Are you joking with me?
Am I joking with you? Unbelievable. I have never been in a position where I don't know what to buy. Okay.
No, just buy them both. That would help me a lot.
That's funny. That's really, well, you know what? That's really funny, you know? I like that. I like a sense of humor. Unbelievable.
That'd solve all your problems. Yeah, that band, it was just a clamp.
It was just
Not
a
bad.
clamp, huh?
Yeah, it's already done.
It's all cleaned up and ready to go, huh?
Yep. Well, they haven't scraped off the stuff on it, but I can have them do it if you want. Obviously.
Obviously. And then the Ford, I just don't know what to. I honestly, I'm in a position right now that I'm literally losing my mind.
I gotcha.
What are you doing right now?
Going to the car wash. Selling a Ford Focus.
A Ford
Yeah.
Focus. What year is that?
An 18.
Yeah, they need to come out with that car again. That's the problem with Ford.
Yeah. They would be. They're just not making enough money on them. That's kind of, they probably only made $800 per Ford Focus, I would think.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Why can't I make a decision? You got the Nissan NV. And
My buyer says his buddy has one. He uses it for construction. The buyer who bought it said his buddy has one. Over 200,000 miles on it. He said he has like 270. And he says they're still worth a fortune.
on the NV or the Ford?
The NV. He said that the Ford is going to depreciate quicker.
Right.
Not that I have any, skin in it, really. I'm not worried, I just want you to buy a car. But he said that the NV will hold its value better. And he's been a buyer for, 30 years.
All right, deliver the NV then.
All right. I'm going to make sure they do that BG
Yep.
to it.
All right.
Can you get me insurance on it?
It's already on it.
Okay. Can you send me
Well, I don't understand why I've never done this. I've already called it in. I have to buy it first. I have to be signed on it first. I mean, I don't know how they.
Do you?
Yes, I mean, you're insuring a vehicle that I don't even own yet. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. I never have to do it like that. I always have the customer get insurance before.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense because if anything happens to that vehicle, okay,
It would obviously be under our coverage until.
I know that. That's why until I sign. Anyways, it's already done. It's already on. I already gave them the information.
Okay.
I just have to wait for them.
Just send you a proof.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
All righty. Bye.
All right, I'll get this all scheduled for you. Thank you.
There, I did it. Adam I'm eating because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy because I eat. You're sick. You know that? Bryan Young. Ha ha. That is shoveling it in. Unbelievable. What a jerk. What a jerk. In the UK, when you buy a new car, you get a week of free insurance. No, I know that. I've never heard where you have to have insurance before you drive it off the lot. I've got insurance based on State Farm. Any vehicle I'm buying. Heads up, Bryan's firing food bullets at us. I guarantee you he won't buy a van. Well, let me just put it this way, guys. Let me make this very clear, okay? I know a lot of you are going to probably I just hope this isn't a mistake. Well, we've had a great show. How many like Tuesdays in the Shed? How many like the show Tuesdays in the Shed? Does anybody have so Mandy, so the kids have been sick nonstop for a week. I don't understand how you can be sick nonstop. And then Mason's class, everybody is sick. How do you know why? Because none of the kids, everything is sanitized too much. It's good we can avoid being hit by flying food. Can the seats come out of the van? Yes. Seems there's better things to do in the shed. So how many like the In the Shed Tuesday? In the Shed Tuesday. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call my favorite people.
Thank you for calling Amplex Internet. If you
Thank you for calling Amplex Business. For new sales, press 1. For billing, press 2. For technical support or all other inquiries, press 3.
tired of paying too much for TV? Looking to cut the cord?
Thank you for calling Amplex. My name is Nick. How can I assist today?
Yeah, Nick, this is Bryan Young with ProTinker.
Okay, 1 second. Let me find that. You have an acronym in your name, right? What is that acronym?
Well, it's ProTinkerToys or BCY or BCY service.
I think that's it. There it is. What can I do for you?
Well, I got this new phone, or I got my other phone for the shed, and I just want to know how I get it set up.
Is the phone like a regular beep boop phone from like Best Buy or Walmart, or is it a Yale office desk phone?
Yeah, you gave me a Yale, no, not a desktop, just a portable one, on a little tiny.
Oh, okay. So there's, let's see, did it come with a base station?
Yeah, charging dock.
So that charging dock might just be a charging dock, right?
Yeah, it's just a charging dock.
If it doesn't have an Ethernet in it, then yes, it's just a charging dock, and that's fine. The phone itself should be Wi-Fi. Then you would go into the menu, and I know that's a Wi-Fi phone. I think. Let me ask them about that, because if it's one of those things, I've got you, and I can talk to them, and I can just have them give me the walkthrough for that. 1 second. All right, I have somebody who I think is more suited to walk you through this. I'm going to send you over to him. His name's Mike. And then, I'm pretty sure it's just log into Wi-Fi. It should just work. But I'm going to transfer you now, okay?
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Tired of paying too much for TV? Looking to cut the cord?
This is Mike. How can I help you?
Okay, so how do I probe this phone for the shed's phone number 419-288-2528?
2528. Alright, so we're just trying to get on Wi-Fi right now, right?
Well, I'm trying to use the phone where I can dial out.
Yeah.
Yep, how do you do that? How do you program this thing?
Well, we gotta get it set to the network and then it programs automatically.
Alright, well, how do you do that?
If we're putting it on Wi-Fi,
I guess.
I need you to go to menu.
Where does it say menu? What is that? Center button?
Not the center button. I think if you look at the screen, it's like one of the options there near the bottom that says menu. Or like setting.
I've got history and directory. That's all that's on it.
History, directory. Alright. Well, if I was to... What about the center button? If you hit the center button, does it give you like settings, basic, home?
Center button it shows an eye, status, features, Wi-Fi, message, history.
Wi-Fi is probably one that we need to do.
All right, Wi-Fi is on.
Perfect.
Okay, Wi-Fi is on. I just turned it on again. I don't know what I did.
And then once Wi-Fi is on, you're gonna set up to connect it to your base network.
Quick Wi-Fi connect. All it has is
That would work.
Wi-Fi, quick Wi-Fi connect. Is that what you want me to do?
Yes, please.
Okay. Connect to hotspot using mobile phone to configure your AX series network.
That's the AX series.
Quick connect. It's not doing anything. It's just
Gotcha. So it's just not pushing. What about is there a extra Ethernet cable coming out that way?
nope.
So we just have it connected to the wireless. All right. Well, instead of the quick connect, how about the one above that where it just says Wi-Fi?
It says Wi-Fi band 4G and 5G.
5G will work.
And then it says Wi-Fi status disconnected.
Well, first thing is to get that reconnected.
Wi-Fi status disconnected.
Correct.
SSDI, signal strength, channel, security mode frequent. I'm just pushing buttons right now. I have no idea where to go.
That's fair. I was about to say we could definitely figure it out. So if it says center button and then Wi-Fi, and then from Wi-Fi we're trying to basically connect to the network. So if you click on Wi-Fi, does it say anything like available networks?
No, that's what I thought it would. Wi-Fi. Okay, Tinker's Shed. All right. Password.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say I might know that one.
No, I know the password. It's just typing it on this phone is going to be a nightmare. Let's see. W. Okay. W. A. And then the pound sign.
Yeah.
How do I get the number sign on this thing?
I would assume it is, if you're looking at it, I think it is going to be
And that's supposed to be
your
capitalized.
0, but you're going to have to hit 0 or star a bunch of times to get pound sign.
Okay, so whoever invented this to do like this needs to have their head examined. Because number one, how do I get W, capital W? So
Actually, there should be a setting in the screen. It should say like 1, 2, or 3 or something, or it should say like A, B, C. I know if you're trying to get capital letters, you normally have to change a setting, or you have to it. I guess for W it'd be like 9, like 16 times or something to get capital W.
yeah, this I don't know how to do it. Never mind. I'll just send it back to you. I don't have time for it. I'm not going to spend all day trying to put this in. This is a joke. I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for it. I appreciate the help. I'll just send it back. Thanks. That's ridiculous. To program this dumb thing, I don't even know how do you do that? Where's the capital W? I don't want the capital A. I give up. Well, I got that done. I'm sorry for being so boring. Kind of looks like he's deep sleep. Well, partner, talk to you later. No, I wasn't asleep. I was programming my phone. I got it programmed. No help from them. Very disappointed in their service. Just disappointed. Yeah. What do you want? Well, we're going to sign off. We had a good show today. Another In the Shed. Oh, boy. I want to thank everybody for watching me on the live stream. Thanks for all that you do for us. Billy Bob Slots, I insulted him today about his NASA. NASA sucks. Kind of looks like he's sleep dead, partner. Surely they must have been instructions in the box. No, here's the box right here. Right here, here's the box. Right here, no instructions in the box. I got it taken care of. I figured it out. You know, I'm not, I was, number one, people, and this is the thing that my sons don't get, to get this little thing right here, you see these dolphins? To get these dolphins, you have to be the top 10% of the Navy, okay? Not everybody can get this dolphins, okay? So it's not like I'm a dummy, okay? Unbelievable. Oh boy. I'm gonna make me a chicken sandwich. All right, guys, we'll see you later. See you tomorrow.